Welcome to the vlog. James is working on the floor. Kids are still at grandma's. And I am going to go finally pick up my medicine. That is speed bumps, by the way. And I'm also going to surprise James with maybe Subway. I haven't decided yet. So he has lunch. It's already noon. And I thought about maybe stopping at Starbucks and getting him coffee because he is doing a good job so far. It is 48 degrees in the beginning of January in north central West Virginia, and I have my window down. We have the windows up in the trailer. I even had the AC running for a few minutes because it was getting hot in there. It's hot in that bedroom where James is working. I am speed humping, just so you know. Speed humping. Speed humping. Woo!
Across the 30-yard line and up to the 33 goes Quest Watkins. That's a pickup of the 8th
speed hump.
First down, and now Southern Miss with a little bit of tempo. Yeah, they got to get back to the tempo that they had that first series.
Woo!
To shield from the cold.
If anything, this vlog is helping me for sure not to cuss, because I'm a potty mouth, I guess you could say. I cuss like a sailor, I guess you could say. I'm bad about it, and I'm surprised the kids aren't saying it yet. Like, I know Xavier's not talking yet much. Well, he's trying, but that's not something I hear him trying to say very often, which I'm happy about. But hopefully this will get me in a good habit of saying other things. So I think this is the first time since I was diagnosed with severe anxiety. My anxiety got worse with having kids, but I started having anxiety around the time that I met James. It's not James's fault, but it was other things going on in my life and stupid things I was doing and not researching, and that's a whole nother story. I can tell you guys some other time. Some people that know me know. I've taken so many different medications. I have tried hemp oil. I have tried all that I know to try to help with my anxiety. Nothing. It'll be a temporary help. I wouldn't even say temporary fix. It was a temporary help for a while to just get me through my hard times. I didn't feel good. I think this is the first time ever I found a medication that makes me feel good. Like, I feel decent, I feel happy, I don't feel sad, and this one helps for depression and anxiety. I cannot remember the name of it at the moment, but I did I want to say DNA test. It was a genetic testing to see what medications would work for me and what medications don't. And the list of all the medications that don't work for me are all the medications I tried. I think there were like 6 or 7 just last year, from January to like the middle of the year. I tried several medications and nothing really. It helped for a little bit, but that was all the medications that didn't work for my genes and how that works. But people make my anxiety a lot worse than it should be. And I'm not blaming people. It sounds so bad. I'm not blaming people for my anxiety, but like, I don't know, any staring or I'm more afraid of what could happen than what is probably going to happen. I'm nervous that somebody will say something to me, or, you know, I was made fun of for as long as I can remember, from like elementary school to now. I'm still bullied because I'm fat, by anybody. And I'm finding that children are the worst. I will walk in a room and I hear children talking amongst themselves about how big I am. They're just children. But I hope that they're not doing that to other children their own age. So I'm going to definitely try to raise my children that everybody is different. It's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go do this, I guess. Oh gosh. Sweet baby Yoda.
Hello everybody. I haven't got a chance to introduce myself yet. I'm James. I do all the editing for Dawn's vlog. So you may not see me very much. I'll be in and out. I work midnight shift, so I'm usually asleep when she's doing everything. But I just figured she's out doing errands right now. So I'm just going to show you what this project has consisted of. So as of right now, got the floor fixed. Everything just needs cleaned up. Getting ready to start on the actual flooring. I'm not a handyman by any means. I don't do this kind of stuff. So this is a big project for me. So a lot of you may be like, oh, it's just flooring. I've heard a lot of people talk about doing floating floors. It's not hard. Well, we'll see about that. I'm pretty good at messing things up. So we'll see. Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, so that was successful. I got food. Ooh. I am so bad about using my backup camera. I don't know why I don't use it. Why don't I use it? Does anybody else do that? I don't know if it's just a force of habit, but I never use my backup camera like I should. Just don't. Thinking about going to Starbucks and getting something I know James will like because he's working hard on getting that floor done. We're supposed to get the kids back tonight, but I don't know if the floor is going to be done by that time. I don't know. Home improvement projects are hard on the bank account. That's for freaking sure. This floor, it's not even a big room, and this floor has costed way more money than I expected it to. That's also because we had to buy some tools, not just the flooring, but tools that James needed to get it done. He could have borrowed the tools, but he would have forgot. He would have forgot to grab them. I would have forgot to grab them. Oh, darn it. I'm gonna get a drink, but I don't got no times. No times. Sorry, I'm gonna get Starbucks. Maybe. Does anybody else do this crap? So, I just passed the Starbucks that was, I would have had to get out, go like drive through, at Target. Just passed it. And then I'm about to pass another one down here because I've never went to them. I know how to get to them, but then, and I think that's a great idea. And then my anxiety's like, you've never been there. So what if this happens? And what if that happens? And you don't, what if the road is closed? You don't know how to get around that. And what if you have to turn around and look like a big dummy? And then, yeah. So then my mind goes, well, there's one on the other side of town close to where we live, even though it's still out of my way. And I could go to that one, but it's out of my way. So what do I do? Like, it's going to be a last minute decision on what I do just because anxiety has just ruined that whole entire plan I had. Yeah, there's one right down there. But I am probably going to pass it. Because, and I just took my medicine too, so I should just do it. It's right there. I see it. I see it. But do they have a drive-thru? Because I really don't want to go in. I can't tell. I'm gonna go out my way and go to the other one. It's okay, I'll go to the other one because I'm used to that one, right? So I've talked a lot about anxiety today. This can just be my car convo. The topic is anxiety, since I've been talking about it. Does anybody else deal with anxiety? My worst was definitely after I had no, I'd have to take that back. After I had Kaden, I had severe depression. I had postpartum depression with Xavier, and it hit me the moment that we brought him home. Like, we stepped in the door, I sat down, James left to get my medication. I was home for not 10 minutes, and I was sitting on the couch bawling, like, as soon as he left, because speed humping. But because it just hit me. And I remember thinking, and it was so sad, I think it could get me now, actually. Like, this moment is gonna be gone, and I'm gonna blink, and he's gonna be 5, and like, we're getting there. My baby is gonna be 3. I'm gonna cry. But that's the moment it started for me. And everybody's like, oh, it's just baby blues. That lasted for 11 months. Honestly, it started getting better at 11 months. That's a whole nother conversation too. That's a whole nother story I'll have to get into. But after I had Kaden, that's when the anxiety started. More than depression, I was depressed as well. But I don't know if a lot of people know about postpartum anxiety. When I had postpartum depression with Xavier, I thought it was just postpartum depression is what you could have. I didn't know there was postpartum anxiety as well. I think I had a little bit with Xavier, but not horrible. But I definitely had both with Kaden, and postpartum anxiety was the worst with Kaden. My worst moment in my mind, I remember last summer, we went to Idlewild with my husband's family. I just got a message from one of my friends. Hi JJ, you just sent me a message and it made my day. That's why I smiled, because he said hi sunshine, or hey sunshine, whatever he said. I just saw sunshine. That just makes my day. I'll message you back soon, babe. Anyways, we were at Idlewild with both kids, and it was on a Saturday, and it was packed. And it was one of the hottest days we had. It was over 90 degrees, and the kids were cranky, and Kaden needed a nap, and we were getting dressed in our bathing suits, and it doesn't sound horrible, but it was horrible. I walked in one of the changing rooms and lost it in front of everybody, all around me. My husband's family, which they know I deal with anxiety, but I still look like an idiot. And I know, I mean, you know, they're not in my shoes, so they didn't know exactly what I was feeling. But it was bad. I think that's one of my worst episodes that I remember. I've had a lot more, but I've had a lot of panic attacks, anxiety attacks. It's the same thing for me. An anxiety attack is a panic attack for me. It may be different for other people, I don't know. But that's the worst one that I can remember that sticks in my mind. It was not a fun. The kids had fun. Well, at least Kaden couldn't really ride on anything. He can this year. We have season passes this year. We're gonna take the kids as much as we can. But I'm hoping when since I'm on this new medication, and when we start taking them, I'll also be starting my weight loss program because I'm kind of lost right now. I did get a salad for lunch. I got a salad. Good girl. And I didn't load it up with ranch like I usually do. I'm so bad at that. I like salads. Getting off topic, I'm like the dog off of Up. Like talking about one thing and then I'm like, oh, squirrel. I get so off topic. I have no attention span whatsoever. Anyways, I'm trying to think of how to explain the anxiety I deal with, because I know it's different for everybody, and different things that set off different people and certain people. And I think my worst is being around people, because I've been bullied for so long. It's anxiety telling me, oh, well, they're talking about you. So being around people and driving. Driving is, and here I am driving and vlogging. Although I don't have my hands off the wheel, I'm basically just talking to myself like I would any other day. I just have a camera recording. Other than like, don't pay attention to where like I completely screwed up and the camera was over there. But driving new places, like I could have went to that other Starbucks. Could have, but I didn't. Because I've never been to that one and my anxiety is like, nope, you need to go to the other one. Because that's what you know. That's what I'm doing, going out of my way. It's really not that far. It's like a mile out of my way. So, going to get Starbucks. And then I was wondering, what does everybody like? James and I like Starbucks. We like our Starbucks. I know, like, Fathering Autism, they were all about, well, they are all about Dunkin' Donuts. And I tried their coffee, and I am so sorry. It is just, it's okay. I can get used to it. It's just not my cup of tea. My cup of coffee. It's just not that good to me. I just don't like it. Doesn't mean it's bad, I guess. To me, it is. But we like Starbucks. I also know that Lauren Brazy likes her Starbucks, which made me feel better in my choice of coffee. Oh my gosh, James is going to have so much to edit. I think my other one was almost 30 minutes, and this one's probably going to be close to it too. Not that you guys will have like an entire hour. There's a lot of editing he's got to go through. James is my editor-in-chief, I guess you can say. He does all my editing, which he may not get to the video for today, which is yesterday's video. He might be a little behind since he's a tad busy. So we'll see about that. But we do not get coffee very often. If I want coffee, I try to make it at home. But when it comes to like my cold coffees, like frappuccinos and stuff, that's cold, right? I don't remember. I don't get coffee very often. I usually go somewhere. I don't like making cold coffees. I've had depression since high school. I first started noticing I was super depressed in my, maybe not so much my freshman year, but my sophomore year, I knew I was depressed. Whole nother story as well. That's a whole different spiel. But I learned to cope with that, and now it doesn't, like, I tried medication, it didn't really help me. But anyways.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
Can I have a medium caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino.
Okay.
And do you have a French vanilla frappuccino I can do?
We could do, our French vanilla is actually our hazelnut and our vanilla syrup mix, so we can do that for you.
That sounds good to me.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Medium.
Anything else?
And then that one's medium as well.
Alright, just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Here's your card. And the other one's coming.
Okay, thank you. Oh, here's your tip.
I appreciate it.
You're
so much.
welcome. Thank you. I feel bad. I don't always tip them because I don't always have cash on me, but when I do, I always tip them. I feel like maybe it wasn't enough. Was it enough? I did $2. Is that enough? Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know what's enough. I was a waitress for a while, and I always want to tip as much as I can because I know people don't tip enough, and I feel so bad because waitressing, I enjoyed most people, but waitressing is tough. It's a lot tougher than you think. Well, that's good. Couldn't get that at Dunkin' Donuts. All this junk. Let's see if I can drop something. Ooh. Hopefully it's not a coffee. Oh. I have food too, if you want to stop for a while. It's finished! Just cleaning up now. I'm putting the things back. It's the next day. The kids are home. Dog's home. We had an interesting morning, but you'll learn about that in the next vlog. You saying hello?
Say hi.
But we're gonna end the vlog, so you should like, comment on this video, share, and what else? Subscribe. Say subscribe. Say subscribe. Okay. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Or in the next vlog. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.